Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Monday, 15th of April 2019. So on Friday, the market, British pound that is, traded higher, then came off the highs, stuck in this sideways range as we go into the Easter week. And of course, Parliament in recess during this time as well. So not expecting a great deal this week. You can see here that Friday the market held at the 130.50 level and then moved higher, closing above the 200 bar moving average, and then petered out at the R2, where 95% of the time the market does this. A small retracement there of 62%, and then the market made its way back down below the 200 bar, and then overnight the market's managed to get back through this and has been moving higher. It needs to stay above the DP level in order to show any interest to the upside, and a break below this will see prices potentially move lower as well. News today, nothing, and mainly for this week as well. Carney's out at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, and that's about as big as the news is for this week as we head into the Easter weekend celebrations. Friday, the Dow higher, trading up to the 76% retracement that we drew in there. The market now needs to close above the high to the left here, 26,496 or 26,500. No doubts it's likely to do this week, as the markets are fairly quiet with economic news. This will give them the opportunity just to keep driving prices higher. Markets going up on fresh air. No one's selling into it at this point. So again, as I said before, they don't want the market down. They need this market to continue to move higher, to give the perception that everything is fine economically. Friday, the market continued higher in the pre-market session. There you can see piling on the points there, over 200 points before the market opened, and then during the open, that classic again, where if we put it on before, we take some of it back. So you see the retracement here, and then the market comes back before the close there, back 76% of this move, which you'll see from here down to here and drawn across. Just delete the right one. In fact, we'll leave that in there and then just go from there to there, and you'll see bang on 76% there. Market retraces and then rallies before the close, and you can see we end up exactly where we started, more or less, in the session. And in the daily chart, which we've looked at, we need to take out this figure. Keep this one in mind as markets move today. And then in Bitcoin, there's not a lot to report here. We still aren't getting the daily ranges. It's improved, but it's still just not enough volatility. Still fairly quiet, and particularly over the weekend, which you'd expect. Sitting on the 76% retracement, which we marked up last week. So what I would be inclined to do here, just to make sure that you keep a feel for the market, even if it's not being traded, is to watch this level, which happens to coincide with the high of here. So the 76% retracement for this market is more or less the same as the high here. So keep an eye on that if prices do move higher. Okay, that will do it for this one. I'm expecting a fairly quietish week. That doesn't mean to say there won't be any trades, and if there are, then they should be in the same direction given the lack of news. If not, then it will be very quiet and sideways. It'll be one or the other. That's generally the sort of pattern for the Easter, the run-up to the Easter celebrations. Okay, that will do it for this one. If there is anything else to report, I will let you know. But otherwise, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.